What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today we had the day two continuation off of the Fed meeting yesterday, and it did not disappoint for a Ripper Magoo. How are you to the upside? Very close to a lot of all-time high on a lot of the indices, on a few individual names as well. Are we getting to a short-term top, double top? Are we going to pull back? Are we going to rip higher? I don't know. You don't know. You should just trade what the chart has in front of you, and you should trade what's for sure. What's for sure is we have some economic data tomorrow. Okay, economic data, have a little bit data coming out, right? 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You see like capital utilization rate, industrial production, New York Empire State Manufacturing, blah, 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 blah. Then you got the composite PMIs, all this kind of stuff, right? So come over here, you can see capital utilization market, right? Nothing huge, just a little bit of data pre-market, a little bit of data into the open, nothing to write home about, I believe, nothing that's going to be insanely crazy. No University of Michigan data, inflation expectation, all that kind of shit. Okay, so very light data tomorrow. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Go on to the charts here. I'm going to go down to the 4-hour chart. I mean, start with the daily. You guys can see 4808, huge, 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 huge. That's going to be the big level to the upside. You're going to want to trade around that tomorrow. Okay, but as of right now, it seems like all we did was have a pullback and pop higher. Okay, huge wick down. So tomorrow, 4808, we either reject or break and hold to the upside. Get long. Okay, very simple level to trade around all-time highs right there. Okay, but the fact that we ran up and we pulled back and held. So 4740. 4740 to 4745. That's going to be the big level I'm going to watch tomorrow. If we hold it overnight, more than likely we should probably see a pop back higher. I'm only interested in shorts if we reject hard with some volume 4808 or we break and hold underneath 4740. That's crucial. Break and hold underneath 4740. Have to break. If we do, I think we see a bigger retrace down to the Powell pump here at 4700, where I'd be looking at the call side. All right, that's ES. There's some levels to trade around for tomorrow. Onto the SPY chart, going to look even more just like the ES chart, right? Same thing. We had the nice wick down and pop back up. 473.50. Call it. Today's high 473.73. I think that's in the pre-market. Either way, big level 473.50, 473.50, 473.50. If we get above that, another 4 points higher to the next big level at 478. I'd watch 475, could be a level in the middle right there. You could watch for it as well, but ideally we're going to want to watch this 369 to 370. Does it hold? If it does, great. Break and hold under this low. So it's going to be like 47.40 on ES. That's where I look for the short trade down to about 464. You got 5 points of downside. I'd be looking for the bounce here at 464, though. That is Powell pump. Absolutely. So break 473.50, 475, 478 to the upside. Now that's SPY chart onto QQQ. Tech World almost getting up to that 408. That's all-time high, right? Nice wick down and hold right at 400. So watching that area tomorrow from about 399, that's the Powell pump, all the way up to about 400. So this little area in here, let's watch, see if we get a bounce in here. Okay, if that holds, short trade really only if we do a double top reject, 408, 409 here on QQQ, and watch for the bounce right here, playing 399 to 400 here on QQQ. If we break below that, watch the 395 back test and go. IWM right to where? 200. Go figure. We said 199, 200. We went right to it. I want to go to the daily chart because it looks a little cleaner here for us to see. Huge gap to fill. 193.50 is that area you want to watch if we pull back. So 200, right? 200. Let's see if we can zoom out just a tad here. I want to go to the 3-year chart. Okay, here we go. Yep. Now we can kind of see, right? Can we see this big webs and flows of this range we've been in? Okay, you guys can see above 200, 202. Above 200, 202. I'm just giving the wicks of these tops where we can potentially see some buyers. Not quite that low. It's going to be like there. Okay, so 202, 205 to the upside. 202, 202, 205 to the upside. If we want to keep this small cap roof blowing off the top here, we can see get a little bit over bought on a lot of the R sides for SPY and QQQ as well. So looking to the upside here, if we break it whole 202, 205 to the upside, can watch for this back test. I would think possibly back test bounce on the gap fill or even here. My high probability would be at 188 back test and bounce. 188, that's the level I'd be looking for the high confidence back test and bounce. And last but not least, guys, I'm going to give you this chart. I don't like to trade it. She's a bucking Bronco, but you cannot deny what is going on here. You cannot deny what is going on here. We knew 254. So we had the breakout of this channel. Okay, we had the breakout of the channel. Look, we had the liquidity grab and the sweep up to the high. So either the 254.50 break to the upside, okay, is going to open up 270. I think opens up 270. I mean, this thing could get boot and scoot and tune to the upside. We do have the nice increasing volume bars here to the upside. So watch Tesla break this to the upside. Now, be careful when you trade Tesla because she is insane. Okay, possibly can watch for a dip by bounce into this 240 level. Into the 240, this would be today's low, even maybe as low as 245, 240, 245. See if we get this maybe a possible back test. But I think the break and hold of these two areas, you guys can see making our way all the way back here to the left. 254.50 explodes this thing. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. As usual, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.